Hi everybody, this is Barbara, and I'm coming from Columbus, Ohio. Blossom Bloom Yarns. It's been a while since I did a video. Life has just been getting in the way. My first subject will be what's happening, and that's a little bit about my life and a little bit about my new art. As of July 1st, I am unemployed. Due to company restructure, my position was eliminated. So now I'm in the thrill of going freelance all the way or job hunting. So think I'm going to try the freelance for a while. In front of me is a big huge board that I made, and it has a list of all kinds of writing jobs that I want to do, that I have found and I'm going to pitch for. And then on the other side is all the stuff for Blossom Bloom Yarns. Also, if anybody hasn't heard, where have you been? AC Moore's is going to have a marketplace. I got my invitation. I'm 6,819 on the invitation list. So I'm waiting on that link. As soon as I get that link up, I will be able to put items up, handmade items up, in that store connected to AC Moore's. Now they won't let us do yarn or art supplies because of course that's what they do, but still, I mean, I can do a lot of my other stuff. I can show off some of my art. So that leads me into the next section. You will see after this little short interval a whole bunch of my paintings that I've done and some watercolors that I've been exploring. And the reason why is because of the AC Moore. I'm going to do some greeting cards with my oil paintings, with my watercolors on it. I might sell some of my oil paintings. I don't know. I'm going to give it a try. I haven't done this in years, but it's worth a try. I'm also going to have some other stuff on the site. I'm going to do some doodle books. I'm going to do some stitch markers. I used to have a store at the West Lemont, a craft store, an actual brick and mortar, and I had lots of kits and crafts and jewelry and all kinds of stuff. So I will be pulling that out of storage and putting that up. So stay tuned to this spot. It seems to be going to get a little bit juicy. So I also will tell you about my struggles of trying to find the job and the writing, because I know I have some writers out there who would like to do what I'm hopefully going to be able to do for a lengthy time. I don't know how long, but jump off that cliff into the freelance full time and not have to go into an actual office. So we'll see. But that's some of the stuff that's been going on with me. So now, in a few minutes, you will see a little video of all the art. Good morning, everybody. This is Barbara, and I'm coming from Columbus, Ohio. And this is the Tunisian Crochet World Podcast. And this is take 2. Batteries went dead on me the other day, so I am back. I had to speed it up a little. I have to show you a finished project, and finally have it done. And it starts off this big. It's an asymmetric shawl. And I've been working on it and working on it and working on it, and I'm trying to get current projects off. As you can see, it goes this wide too. So it's quite big. I haven't blocked it, so it's definitely going to grow. But it's beautiful, and I'm happy with it. I am going to put fringes, black fringes on the bottom, but I want to block it first and see. Because when you wrap it around, I don't know if the fringes are going to be stuck up here. So, still undecided on that. But you can drop me a comment below if you think I need to put fringes on one side or not. I would appreciate it. I need some help on that. All you fashionistas need to give me some comments and let me know. I think it would be cute, but I don't want to be too much bulk around my neck. I already have enough bulk, so, and that's pretty thick. So, if you could let me know, I'd appreciate it. And then I am going to show you my Amelia coat, and that's in the honeycomb Tunisian crochet. I am making progress. As you know, I got the back done and had one side which was color faded because I left yarn in a bookcase by the window and it sun tanned it, so it faded a little, and you guys can't see it on the camera. I keep trying to show you it, but I don't know even if in this light if you can see it or not. But between the panels, this colors, let me turn it over this way, this might be better to show you. Let's see, I'm trying to get lighting where it will show you. But this half up here is darker than this half. And I don't know if it'll show. It probably won't there. Oh, there it might be. I don't know if you can see that line. I can get my fingers to come up here. See the line? Oh, I can't hold it into it. Right here where my hand is. Right here where my fingers are. There's a line. And I would have to crochet the whole thing over with the darker color. So, a friend said, Barb, you dye yarn. Get some purple color, Kool-Aid, and dye the top darker. Dye the whole, even if you had to dye the whole coat, each panel before you put it together, so it stays all color. So that's what I'm going to do. So I'm excited about that. So I've been working really hard to get all the pieces done. I already had the back done. I had this piece done. And voila! I finished the other piece. So it is ready to get put in a dye bath on C. And then once I get the dye bath together, done, then I will stitch it all together. And then I'm on Sleeve Island. Ugh. And unfortunately, I'm on Sleeve Island in my next project too. So, y'all, I'm going to be terribly on Sleeve Island forever. And I'm not really good at sleeves. So I'm going to have to figure out how to do sleeves in the honeycomb. Because I'm going to do those square and then seam it all together. And I might just make it drop down. Because it is going to be used as a coat. Because I want to wear other stuff under it. So hopefully that sleeve will be easy. Because on my next project, as I will show you, that sleeve is not easy. Because it has, I'm trying to do a shoulder cap or bell cap, I think it's called in the sewing world. And that's not as easy as just straight square. And also I'm going to have fun on this project because, again, when I started this project, and I've got a lot done on it, which I love. It is beautiful. But I will tell you the problem in a minute. Once I get it up here to show you how adorable it's looking. My problem is, this is the front. And the other side's the same, just the front with the vest, and then the back. Here's where the problem lies. See the back? I started this when I was a larger size than I am now, and I've lost some weight, which is a good thing. It's a good thing, but I need to take about 3 inches out of the back. So I get to try steeking, you guys. Now, you know I've steeked in crochet. I've done that several times. And actually, I'll show you I think I showed you my summer top, and I had to steek it. So it was done, and I've steeked before, so it's not a biggie. But I've never steeked knitting. And I didn't put any reserve stitches in, because when you're planning a steek, you put a pattern in where you can cut into it. So I'm just going to pray like crazy that I can put 2 rows of zigzag stitches along with 1 set of regular stitches on a sewing machine, and then cut in between those. And those already look like 2 seams, what you do with fabric that are zigzagged, and then re-sew the 2 little dotted lines together like a seam and have a seam on the back. And it'll look like it was seamed and zigzagged over it, like with a serger. So pray that it works. But yeah, as you can see, I started on Sleeve Island. And the little bell cap, it looks really cute because it comes down here, as you would think, the bell, and then it goes straight. So I am now on Sleeve Island. I don't know if you can see that good, but so see how it gives a really nice defined look right here, which is really cute. It adds this like little, almost like a leaf-like design too on it, but so cute. But I'm on Sleeve Island, so it's going to take me a while to do that. And yes, I want it clear down here and rolled up cuffs. I want it to be one of the big cozy sweaters you put on in the wintertime and you can wrap yourself around it. So that's what I'm doing. So that's going to be a while. So if anybody has any tips on how to have fun with Sleeve Island, I'm hoping, because this is knitting and that's Tunisian crochet, that it won't be so bad. So that's another project. So if I can get those 2 done, plus my shawl, that's 3 projects off of my list. Now, my list is still big. I had 11 current projects on it. See, do I still have my 11? I still have the hoodie, knitted hoodie that I'm working on, but it's just a design, so I want it to be long, because I'm trying to do men's size, women's size, try to do like a unisex, so I'm trying to figure those out, and the math is there. I have the skull mittens that I'm doing, because that's in the collection for that, so that's there. I'm almost done with the poncho. I have this really beautiful poncho that's in Tunisian crochet, and it's almost done. And then I have my winter's hoodie cape that I started last winter, and it is almost done. It's got the full hood all the way down, but I want it clear down to my legs, so I still got a good 4 inches to do, and that's 4 inches of ribbing. So between Sleeve Island and ribbing, Barb's gonna be in mode, and that's hard. So I want to finish those at least. And I'm trying to think of what else is on my list. I finished the summer shirt. It's done. I finished my baskets. I already showed you guys those. So I think, I can't remember my list, but those ones I know was done. And I said I was going to learn how to do socks this year. And I said 2 at a time, but that's not happening. I'm going to do 2 at a time on separate needles simultaneously. I'm working on that. And here they are. And look how cute they are. I started it. That's the cuff, and started on that. Now I haven't got to the heel flap and all that because I don't know none of that. But I will learn. I have a magazine that's doing step by step. So, and then voila, here's the other one on simultaneous needles. And this is on my red lace chagoose, which I'm happy about. And this yarn is Lamia Woolly Socks. And what color? Does it give a color name? They don't give a color name. Why don't they put color names on here? 75% wool, 25% nylon. But it's cute as can be. It's adorable little stripes. It does get exciting. I like the little speckles right here. I wish they'd give some more speckles, so I'm hoping that we'll get that. And not, it's going to be stripy socks. A little bit of speckle. But I know that when you change to like the heel flap, changes the color routine. So we'll see how it looks. And then I was cutting off a pair of pants that was bell pants. Because I don't like bell pants. And so I cut them off to make them clear to your knee for capris. So I used the legs that I cut off to make little bags for my socks. Waste nothing. It's material. So voila. So I made little sock bags. Dual socks. So that's that with the knitting. On the previous, I told you about the life stuff. And you'll see a little video of the art stuff. And yeah, I've been making greeting cards. Really cute little watercolor greeting cards that are going to be up on AC Moore's, connected to AC Moore's, hopefully. I did receive an email after I updated the first part of this video that it's going to be in 2 weeks. So in 2 weeks, I should have a link to be able to put handmade stuff up on a marketplace with AC Moore. So I'm very excited about that. So I'm working really hard on that. Trying to think of other stuff that I'm doing. I'm definitely want to clear the needles. I want my Amelia coat bad. So I'm trying to focus on her and get that done because it's going to be a beautiful coat. Whoever made the Amelia dress, thank you very much. Because I turned it into a coat, which I'm going to try to take a picture and send it to her and say, look, this is your pattern in a coat version. Feel free to use it. You know, she's inspired us, so let's inspire her. So, yep, so I'm going to do that. And then I want to pick another project that's going to be Tunisian crochet. Something really nice. And I want it to be a pullover hoodie for the winter. I have a pullover ideal written up, and I want to test it to see, you know, the size and everything. I've been getting wrong on the sizes left and right, so I need people to check my sizes because I evidently think I'm bigger than I am, and then everything comes out huge, and then when you do it smaller, guess what? You can't fit into it. So I decided I am going to do my math on my projects, take my time and do my math, and I'm going to have somebody else check the math and say, hey, is this right or wrong? So I'm sending that out. That pattern is going to get sent out to a tester and see if the math is right. And this tester has never tested a pattern in Tunisian crochet. Having trouble finding people who can test in Tunisian crochet. She's done sweaters galore in knitting and crochet, so she said the gauge and the math shouldn't be that hard. She'll do a gauge swatch and try, but she doesn't know if she'll be able to finish it because she doesn't know Tunisian crochet that well. But I will at least see if the math's right, and if she can't finish it, then I will test it in mine with my notes, and then I will do the same test of hers if she changes anything. So yes, I might have 2 hoodies, but it's alright. I'm making them unisex. I plan to make a large one for my son, so that will cover large for men and women. He's more of an extra large, so it'll probably be large to extra large in that area. And then I think I will do a medium. She's going to try to do a medium size. So I think I'm just going to stick with that. And then the medium and small would fit somebody. So I don't think that we have to worry about that because, you know, they can do baggy. But I'm more worried about the large and men's size and women's size. I don't know if anybody knows, does a large in men and women vary that much? I know we have the girls and they don't have the girls, but they have a belly. So that's why I was thinking it'll all match. Because, you know. Yeah, we'll see. But if anybody knows anything, please send me a comment. Please let me know. I'd really be interested in that. Um, but yes, I am going to try to write that up. I am trying to write up Tunisian crochet in the round, and I want to do a Mobius, and I'm going to definitely do a cow. That one I'm hoping to come out in the next month or two, because that I think is so cool. And I know how to do it in crochet, and I love it how it doubles your width with one row. Hello, hello, we like that. We like that progress. Let's see if it does it in Tunisian. So I'm hoping. So what I'm going to try to do is write the pattern in Tunisian crochet and write the pattern in crochet too. So everybody will have a little bit of each. Sorry, knitters. There's millions of them out there on knitting, but we'll try that. I also want to try the slip stitch cow. There's a real pretty one. I want to see if I can do that same process in Tunisian. So I'm going to try to test that too. So I'm hoping to get those two done. That's why I haven't had any tutorials out yet, but I do have my new stitch guide that's out on Amazon. So if you go out there and look for the stitch guide, just search for Barbara Price Galvin. You will see all of my Tunisian crochet ebooks out there. I've got maybe 6 or 7 of them already out there, and some of them's got projects. A lot of them are for beginners who've never used Tunisian crochet, so it tells you step by step instructions. I mean, verbiage wise, it says insert hook under the bar, yarn over, pull up a stitch. It teaches you just like I would speak to you when I'm doing the videos. Most of them are not. It's not in language like you would see a regular pattern. Most of them are spoken to. The Tunisian dictionary, Tunisian Stitch Dictionary, does have the code. It has the abbreviations and everything, but that is for more advanced people who already sort of know how to put the hook under the bar and where the vertical bars are and everything. But the other ones are beginner books, and there is some pattern books. It shows you how to do color changes and prints, like cheetah print, like the stuff I've got on. It shows you how to do that, how to carry the yarn, how to work with 2 colors. There's a book out like that. There's one that shows you all about home items. You'll make a little bag of Marilyn Monroe. There's pillows, all kinds of stuff in that. And that's the Tunisian crochet for your home. And because you get projects of home projects and projects to spoil you in. Really nice ebook. So go check that out on Amazon. I will try to list below where you can find my books. But like I said, search Barbara Price Galvin and you'll find tons of books on it. Trying to think of what else. Definitely go to my Etsy shop. It's Blossom Bloom Yarns. I do still have some yarn up on sale. Unfortunately, AC Morris does not allow us to put our dyed yarn up there. So my Etsy shop will still be there showing my dyed yarn. Most of the time it's 100% pavilion wool because I like that kind of wool. There is some lace weight up there in cotton and sport. And my vintage cotton is really pretty. It's up there too. I have a couple mini sets still up in the shop. I have some crocheted pumpkins. Those are nice sets. They're a set in black with glitter, and then there is an orange set. It's really pretty, and a white set still. I'm trying to think of what else is in the shop. Oh, my macrame kits. I have macrame kits that you do a wall hanging that's in the shape of a heart that's macrame, and it's dyed at the bottom. Really, really cute little kit. I thought it was close enough I could go pop and get it. Let me go get it. Be back. Alright, back. This is the little kit that you'll make. You'll get everything in the kit to make this. Except for the dye, of course. That's just Kool-Aid. And I tell you how to do that. But you get pink beads, you get other beads, and you get the rod. and the cord and instructions on how to do that. So that kit's out there. So, and this kit hopefully will be allowed on AC Morse too. I have to check with them. They will get the approval list probably in about 3 or 4 weeks. And then my Japanese bag pattern is out there, and that's on Ravelry and Etsy. So go check it out. It's really cute. It's Tunisian crochet, and it's made in a real funny shape. So don't freak out. It's all large rectangles. You take these big rectangles, see? And it's the way you construct it that does the folds. But it's all just big long rectangles, see? There's 1, 2, 3, and it's the way you wrap it. So that pattern is out there. I'll put a link below for that too. It is a very beautiful bag. Very cute. Goes with a lot of different stuff. The shape is really cute. It holds a lot. Right now it has nothing in it, but it holds a lot, and it's really, really pretty. So you'll have to check that out. And definitely, as soon as I get the link to AC Morse, I'll let you know. For all you crafters who want to know about AC Morse, go to the website. You'll see it says AC Morse Marketplace. Get your invitation. There's a little button. Click on it. They'll send you a little thing saying that your invitation is number so-and-so. Mine was 6,198. So you definitely want to click on it, because I don't know how many more they're going to do. I don't know if there's a limit or not, but all of you can go and try to do AC Morse. It is connected with a company called Zibbet, Z-I-B-B-E-T. That is the back end. That's where you build the store, and it's, they do the cash part. I believe it is like $6 a month for it, and they're also giving you a free 14-day trial. They've been really nice. Their customer support is excellent. They constantly email you back and forth, so you can email them back. It's not one of those auto responds. You get live people. They're very, very, very nice. They also have other places. I believe it's called Stitch. You can sell yarn on it. So they're getting me that information too. And it's very easy. Whatever listings you have in Etsy can also get transferred over to them very easily, they said. I haven't done it yet because I'm waiting for my link, because most of the stuff that's on my Etsy is yarn. And I don't need to do all that work when I'm not selling it on there yet. So, and I don't have a lot of yarn ready for sale either. So, I'm waiting, but patiently. Well, not really patiently. You know me. No, not patiently. No, I want to go zoom. So, I can't wait. So, I'm excited. But I've been doing lots of my art. And you'll see I put a whole bunch of art in the beginning of the thing. And I showed you one of the cards. I got a new metallic watercolor set last night. So I've been playing with it. And since I'm unemployed now, which I applied for unemployment, and Lordy be, I've not been unemployed and never had to go through that. So that is a battle and lots of work. And when the one lady told me at the library that getting a job is a full-time job, I think she's going to be right. This process alone has been crazy. So any tips from out there in the world out there that's been through this, please let me know. I'm still doing my pitches for my writing and trying to push full-time. So let's hope I can go full-time, people. Let's hope between the AC Morse and my writing, let's hope I can go and just stay home. And if I do, I'll have a lot more videos. Definitely, I'll have a lot more time. Maybe I'll do some videos about the writing, if people want it. I'll put it on a different channel, so that way it doesn't come into here. But maybe I'll add some extra videos for that, and some extra videos on the watercolors. So maybe somebody will be interested in that. But yeah, so let me know. Give me comments. Let me know. Ask questions. Contact me below if you need to. Also, you can contact me by my email. Most people know where my email is. You'll see it in my blog. I'll put my blog down below, and all you have to do, there's actual contact form there too, but my email's there too. So, you guys can get me any way you need to. But yeah, so post something that you guys are doing. Let me know what your guys are doing. I want to see some projects. Give me some hints. Give me some hints. Give me some stuff that you're doing for Tunisian crochet. Sorry, I just knocked the camera. Yeah, I'd be excited to see that. Yeah, I want to see what else everybody's doing with Tunisian. That would be great. Because I'm sort of running out of ideals. I see all these other sweaters and I see other stuff and it's just not what I want. So I need ideals. And I don't want to just keep doing hoodies and regular sweaters. I want something different. And I don't know what that is. And my nose is jinking. It's the wool from the socks. Well, if you have any ideas, let me know. Because I know I want to do a couple rugs. I want to make some actual floor rugs. I want to do that. I know that. That's something different. But other than that, I'm sort of running out of ideals. I used to do these knitted boots and crocheted boots where you punch the holes in the soles and you crochet and you make patterns and you make the boots all the way up to your knees with elastic and I've done a couple of those years ago, and those are all crocheted. And I thought about maybe doing one in Tunisian because Tunisian's pretty thick and it might stand up a lot better. So I have thought about that. That which brings me, have you seen the new crochet where they crochet around a flip-flop in the back of your heel and you make it into a sandal and you don't have to punch the holes in it? If I can remember where the link is, I'll put the link below. That is so cool. I mean, everybody's been requesting that. Can you turn my flip-flop into this? Can you turn my flip-flop into this? So that's really smart. So kudos for whoever did that one. Smart, smart, smart. Turned out really super nice. Very easy to do too. So you have to check out that video. But I think that's all I have to say other than wish me good luck in my new journey. Give me any kind of advice that you can give because I'm going to need it. Even if it's an advice on how to stay insane during this time, that would be great too, because this is going to be different for me. I'm usually up at 5 in the morning and on, and lots of lists and goals and know what's going to happen, and this is not knowing what's going to happen, and I'm not very good with that. So any tips, any kind of advice would be great. Oh, before I go, I do have to say one thing. I got to read a book from start to finish in one day, which hasn't happened in years. And my God, was it a good book. And I'm doing it for a review. Hopefully get paid for a review. But the first one is a test, so I don't get paid for this first book. But it was an awesome book. And I was so excited. I could not believe it. I started reading it, and I just kept reading it, and time just went by. I sat there and looked up, and it was dark, and I went, oh my goodness, did I read this whole book in one day? Yep, I did. And kudos for the book, because it was a great book. And once it's published, I will be able to tell you what it is and everything. But right now, I've signed a paper saying I can't. All I can say is, what I did. But it was a really tremendous book. And so I picked another book from that website and got one free. So I'm going to write a review on it, and this time it's about Jack the Ripper. So that'll be good. So yeah, so that's fun. But yes, when you work so much and you work a lot of hours, you don't realize how much time you give to them instead of yourself. And you think you're giving it to yourself because that money's coming in to pay your bills and it keeps going. But also, are they robbing you of stuff? Yes, they are. So I hope and pray that I can do this freelance because, wow, it's a quite different world. And it gives you so much more, the satisfaction, the time, I got to go to the library first time in a year. In fact, the library moved on me, and I looked it up to find out what the hours is and found out they moved 3 blocks down and got a new building, and I didn't even know that. That's how much time that company was stealing from me. It's just crazy. So hopefully you guys can support me and go to my website and read my blogs. Go to my Etsy shop, buy some patterns. Hopefully when my AC Moore link comes, you guys can go buy some cards and some artwork and other stuff that I'm going to be putting on there. So, yeah. I hope that you guys can do that. And if I can reciprocate, please put out links to me to where I can get your stuff, and I'll do the same. Well, I think that's all from Tunisian Crochet World Podcast. I hope you have a lovely time, and I thank you for your patience, and hopefully my next video will not take this long to get to you. With the time that I have, I think you'll see me sooner. So I love y'all. Appreciate you. Bye. Have a great day.